From a farm in Northeast Indiana to viral fame on TikTok, Jackson is a pint-sized star who shares his love of farming and tractors with the world. In this Positively Fort Wayne, we get a one-on-one tour of some of his favorite equipment and an up-close look at this young man's shining personality.
Farming, I would say it's in my blood. I would say it's there. I would definitely say it is.
This is Jackson.
As you see, because the door's in the corner of the cab, you have the split to hold the cab up.
With a made-for-TV personality,
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Southern twang,
Is that a bit bigger?
and farming expertise,
I was talking to him about that new AFS 11 combine.
it's no wonder he's captured the attention of millions of people with his TikTok channel, Just a Jackson Thing.
I'm just myself on there. That's just me, myself. Like, I don't have a line or script or anything. It just comes to my head.
And this young man has a lot to share about his love for farming and tractors.
Now I'm getting into the big leagues. Now I'm getting a tractor now.
His fans love that at just 8 years old, he's just like any other seasoned farmer.
2 rows of sweet corn planted last night. It was 7 o'clock at night.
He's a John Deere lover, if you couldn't tell.
They're good running equipment.
His personal favorite? This 430.
Well, it's got the nice diesel in it. It's a lot quieter. My hearing's not going to get any more worse.
Needless to say, he's always on the go.
I drink a very large coffee every day to keep up with him.
Jackson's mom, Jessica, knew early on her son was something special.
We've been along with the Jackson ride for quite a while, and now it's just gone viral. Every stage is amazing with him, and just being able to see how he's grown and learned. I love the passion that he has for farming and tractors.
These are the 70 to 74 fenders. Okay. They started making these in 64. And this is your hydrostat, so this is nicer, no gears, that's your speed. You can mow about 3-4 times without having to fill the fuel tank up.
Wow.
It's fun to work on equipment. It's just fun to tear something apart and fix it and then put it back together. It's getting a good tune-up. There was an oil leak right here. You get to figure out new stuff, you get to learn new stuff, you get to figure out new tractors and stuff. That tractor starts up every time.
He loves hearing comments from people who are like, I knew nothing about tractors.
The starter's all the way over here. I know you'd think it'd be back here, but
So he loves teaching others about the knowledge that he has.
all those grandpas out there should really teach their grandchildren and children about farming, showing them planting and how to work on equipment. It's our food source. It's where food comes from, so we need that. We need the next generation of farmers.
And Jackson is happy to lead the way.
He's already talked to my dad about taking over the farm, so he's got plans.
It seems the sky is the limit for this young social media star.
I think it's pretty cool. I really think it is.
But he makes sure to stay grounded on the farm
Put it in gear.
among his tractors.
To get it to go in the first gear.
I mean, don't you just love him?
Oh my goodness. I mean, I could listen to him all day. Tremendous
Yeah.
job putting that together, by the way. But the thing I loved more than anything, he says, I'm just who I am. That's who I am.
Yes.
And you can tell. You can't fake something like that.
Exactly. And I'll say my takeaway was I went in knowing nothing about tractors. I still don't know if I know a lot,
Right.
but I could listen to him talk about them all day.
How does he store all that knowledge?
That's what I'm
That
saying.
young, where did it all come from?
And that was, I asked him, because he knows, about all the tractor manufacturers and companies, when they were founded, how their machinery has changed over the years. I mean, the amount of knowledge that he knows is incredible.
And he truly loves it. Clearly, like when
He
I was a kid, baseball
does.
cards and baseball, I consumed all of that.
Yeah.
With him, it's tractors and farming.
It's beautiful to watch him. We actually discovered Jackson. One of our coworkers, Josh Butts, found him on TikTok when he went to the Fort Wayne Farm Show this last year. He, of course, has been going to the farm show since he was in a carrier. He said, Mom and Dad were taking him there. And we just loved his videos. He has since made a trip to Peg-Parago in Fort Wayne, where they actually gifted him a battery-operated little ride-on that was in that warehouse there as well, and gave him a little tour, showed him what they do. So the sky, like I said, is the limit for this young man. I can't wait to see where he goes.
Write that name down.
Yes.
He's going to go big places. I have no doubt about that.
There was so much more I wanted to fit in this story, but we have a limited time. So Jackson has this really cool miniature farm, and by miniature, I mean it's a 6 by 12 foot table, but little miniature tractors and farmhouses all over it. So check that out too. He's got all sorts of model tractors, custom-made cars, a hat collection, so much more to see. You can go see that on Wayne.com when the story's posted.
All right, thanks to you. Thanks to Josh for telling us
Yes.
about this great story. To see this and all of our stories, just head to Wayne.com, hit the news tab, and look for Positively Fort Wayne.